I know I said I was gonna make another video today, like 3 at all, just one because it's gonna be out. Well, I didn't expect myself to I expected to be gone, but I guess not. So, we're just gonna enjoy the video so far where we're at right now. And I hope you guys enjoy what I make today, and then tomorrow might be only just one episode, or it might be more. I don't know yet. Debates that we don't finish the series today.
Was before I invented
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
You're here. Good.
I'm here.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
About to happen. Sebastian, don't continue this path. I just realized it's between.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Sebastian's gonna do it to
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
I'm just gonna get killed, or Sebastian is. Big dawn on me at first.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. Insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
I don't know, I still realize it's turn out.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Wait a minute. I heard at least 3 to 4 go off.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Confringo!
Lumos.
Lumos! Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, this way. Oh, I am stupid. It was 2 different ways. What leads here then?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Oh,
Surrounded
this is
by
the right
grandeur.
way,
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar.
Buried outside a sarcophagus. Seems
This is the right way.
Lumos. Lumos.
Yeah, this is the wrong way. That's why. I just realized I was going the wrong way at first. That's what I wanted to do because I'd like to search. Sebastian, please don't make me have to kill you or you kill Ominous. Just leave with being friends and no one dies. Like, bro, seriously, I know the last one kills. So unless your intention is not to kill me...
Leviosa. Lumos.
Oh.
Lumos. Guardian Leviosa. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
I'm about to read that note.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Okay, now let's read the note real quick. A foolish mentioned, or a foolish, I think it's alright. Foolish mention of the relic. It is my report and was reminded to leave it where it laid. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sense something about the relic. I was told that those chosen by the English oak ones have powerful intuition. I believe it. I don't have that, so okay. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted and I conjured 2 barricades to the illusions of the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Emperor's codes. The spell is said to serve well against enemies. Okay.
Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return
Oh,
for the relic
foolishly
and
mentioned.
conjuring
Yeah,
barricades
I
using
said that right.
bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a
Could it be
student who excelled in
ominous?
charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes.
Can it have ominous
They
on
might
this?
have been left on
It would
purpose.
make sense.
Or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Okay. The Colocum assignment yielded more that I have imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminous. However, I stumbled upon something else. I could not ignore ignore in an area behind the Great Wall, a room, which I had suffered the. That's not decay, is it? Suffered decay? No. Decoy, yes. Suffered decoy aired. The turnover skeleton. I am discovering a oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. And I would be thrilled to study the relic farther if I only the removal of the objects will allow. See, that's
There's more
not
to
really.
this than even I imagined.
Oh,
Look,
I know I
bones
suck at
stacked
English,
over
but
on
even
either side of
that's
this
bad.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
You've done it. I knew
Because
we'd
I
get
read
through.
it, bro.
I felt it in my
Lumos.
bones.
Well, whenever
Nice.
you read like I do, you know, you sometimes have poor fucking reading.
Before we
I'm
travel
illiterate,
further, I just
okay? I'm a
realized
little bit of
something.
illiterate, so my bad.
The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're
Imperius
going
Curse,
to
okay.
need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I prefer not to learn Imperial. Yes, I will learn Imperial. How do you know Imperial curse, and what does learning the curse entail?
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
There's
Shouldn't I know
something
more about
about
what the
you
curse
that you're
entails?
not quite
Remember the
getting
blasting curse?
information about.
Same idea, except when it comes to
Did he do that
unforgivable
to his
curses,
sister? Is he the
your
bad one?
intention
Is he the
has to
evil
be
one that
clear.
we're looking for?
You have to mean it.
Is that why he's
It's
using
probably
me
wise
to
to know the
get
spell.
I couldn't agree
information
more.
and everything?
A spell that could save your life
He's probably
shouldn't
not
be
really a
unforgivable.
student either.
You have a
Something's
lot
up
at
about
stake.
this motherfucker.
You have an ability
Something's
that
up
evidently
with
no
him,
one's
like-
seen for centuries.
He's getting a little too sus.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
I'm actually kind of. want to use this just to... Sorry, bud. I can't resist.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
This is the right way? Okay.
I try.
Confringo. Imperial. Dramatic, isn't it?
We're doing something crazy.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why the student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end. Levioso. All here.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
I forgot. The relic contained immense power. It possibly could benefit not only the wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to release it intends may be too great until we know more. Please do not remove the relic. This relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be?
We gotta tell him about
the note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous? The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're the student, aren't you?
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
See, he's already getting mad. He's already getting furious.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand.
Something's up about you and Anonymous. I don't know. I don't know who to not who to trust anymore because I think Anonymous is the one that wrote the letter, but he's not confessing to it.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't
And he's
even
getting
acknowledge me.
aggravating.
That's
He's
not
getting
like him.
aggravated too fast.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up.
I don't know.
All of this is
Something's
too
off about
important
this.
for Anne.
I should have not tried to be friends with these two, because now it's making me question both of them, and I don't like that. I wonder who all played this, who had the same feeling that I did. Wait, they just question these two so bad. Because I can't be the only one. If I am, I'm a dick, or I'm just more intelligent than most people. Because I think more detective-wise.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done.
I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying people don't think about those things, and that's not. I'm not calling them stupid.
He's coming back this way. Stop it! I won't rest until you're dead. Imperial.
All the Rambox loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I've been fighting since
Imperial.
At your service. Am I here? You won't stop me. Gonna win. Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it!
Levioso.
boy. What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will.
I don't know if
He
they can
cannot
say that's
banish
a
me
wrong
from my own
choice
home.
because he went to
From
save
my
his
sister.
It might be best to let
And
him
how
calm
else
down
could
a
he
while.
done it? He could have pulled
May
him,
I
yeah,
speak
but
to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
he should let
You
it
may be
run
right.
away, to be honest,
Very
instead
well.
of killing
Probably
it.
best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I love it. He knows the fact that I was using it too. He's like, yo, you were using it too, but yeah, but you didn't have him kill himself. You did it yourself.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either
Did I not
of you
just say
continues
he
down
did
this
something
path,
wrong?
if either of you uses
Did I not
dark
agree
magic,
that he did it
I will
wrong?
notify the
But
headmaster
yet he did
immediately.
the right thing.
Why,
Did I not click the
Sebastian?
fucking bottom one? I'm gonna rewatch this fucking video later on. I'm pretty sure I clicked the bottom one where I was agreeing with
I
them.
have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return.
Like, that pisses me off, because I don't know why the fuck he's getting anal over it.
You know what? Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Wonder who lives here. Who lived here, I wonder?
Okay, hold on. Press set 8.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
I didn't mean to click circle.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it through. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
There she is again. She's breathtaking. From a distance. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her though. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like her. Love sheep.
How lucky for us.
She must have been starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Well, there's no... We've just got to make it to the nest.
She is making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo!
If we just we make it out without too much fuss.
My guy looks like a fucking
That
idiot.
was
Hers
brilliant.
actually looks like
And did you
holy
see
shit,
how
what
clever?
did we do?
She
She's
left
like,
us perfectly unharmed.
I would just copy the same fucking thing you're doing.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
So what we're gonna do next is probably do more of a story mode mission until Sebastian comes back for another forbidden curse from me to learn. Dang, that's quick.
How nice to see you, my young friend. You scoundrel!
I do not pay for all your small things to be rewarded with a house full of hexes. Your father sent St. Mungo's to get his horns. Awake!
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, What did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Falthcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
First they're teaching students jinxes. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curse. Honeydews person wants to keep him away from today's young.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirist at Hogwart, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubatubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
How on earth did you discover that Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
What precisely are Booba?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Sometimes all roads lead to Hogsmeade, into the Forbidden Forest for Booba. I hope it's worth the risk.
A video after this quest, and we're gonna start the next quest. On the next episode.
But you trusted the wrong kind, and we see you about to echo your calling. How is that one rather best choice?
Reparo. Confringo. Accio.
Thought we could get it. They don't help you, Nick.
Accio. Confringo. Your poaching days. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Shall we?
You're that heavenly thing.
Confringo. Accio. Let me listen.
You'll never be able to so close.
Accio. Let me Confringo.
What have you done? Nothing more than luck.
Accio. Let me Confringo.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Before I just jumped on top of them. Yeah, they just...
Let me
They disappeared. That's where they were. I will say, I fucked up, wasn't thinking when I did that.
Confringo.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders.
Accio. Let me
Aloha, Mora.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. This is where Sakurissa said to go. Now where are those booba tubers?
That was a mistake.
Levioso. Confringo.
Confringo.
Dodged an attack.
Incendio. Confringo.
Accio. Levioso.
Fringo. Incendio.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Incendio.
Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
Confringo. I haven't even had me turn yet.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Confringo.
Egg in the cloud, kid one. You're having the knack.
Could
Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Just my luck. A troll.
Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Potato. Confringo.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Oh, the work it takes.
There is so far 3 more quests of this day, and then we got so on. Once I get someone in the video there.
I enjoy it.
And I can see the video next. Time we go do these quests.
You think Gareth Weasley... Probably next time it's gonna be spring, and then summer will be where everything ends. Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
I forgot to end the video. I'll start the next one in a moment.